Hello lovely people, in today's video I'm gonna be showing you how to create this look. Definitely doing something a little bit more intense on the eyes today, but I wanted to create a look which would be suitable for a night out, maybe even special occasions like prom, wedding, just a look that would be suitable for those times when you want to glam yourself up, you want to go with something a little bit more intense on the eyes. I think that this look is just perfect for that. Also, some behind the scenes details here. I tried filming the tutorial on this look 3 times. This is my 3rd attempt. And every time something was going wrong. The first time my microphone was making some crazy noises. The second time the lighting was off. And the sad part is that I realized that something was wrong once I was done filming. So, I spent all those hours filming and then at the end I realized that that video is not watchable. First time because of the audios, the second time because of how everything looked, 3rd time's the charm, they say. So anyways, hope you guys enjoy watching. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, and let's go ahead and jump right into a tutorial. Let's go. I already have my foundation on and my eyebrows. I'm trying out a new foundation mixture. I don't know how I feel about it yet, but I've mixed the Beauty Blender Bounce foundation with the new Zoeva foundation. The Zoeva foundation, I have it in the shade 9C, which is a little bit too dark for me. I ordered a few shades lighter because I feel like I'm gonna really love this foundation, but I want to try out a shade which is going to be more suitable for me. So I mix it with the 1.10N Bounce foundation by Beauty Blender to kind of bring it closer to my skin tone. So I really want to see if it's going to be long lasting, how it's gonna look on my skin after a while. And my brows, I'm actually using a new product on my brows as well. This Maybelline Tattoo Brow Pomade. I use the shade 3 and I think that it's perfect for me actually. I'm gonna have all of the products that I'm using today listed down in the description box. And now we're moving on straight to the eye look. I'm gonna start off by priming my eyes. I'm using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter eyeshadow primer. And using some loose powder, I'll set just my crease area. Boom! Nice primed eyelids, ready for some colors. Well, I'm not gonna be doing anything like really colorful today, but a nice and smooth and evened out base is always important, no matter what kind of look you're doing. You wanna have that smooth base so that you can create your masterpiece. So for today's look, I decided to use the Tarte Clay Play Face Shaping Palette. It has some contouring shades inside, but it also has some eyeshadows, and I like that we have something more cool toned, something more warm toned. It's a nice mixture of more neutral shades. So I haven't tried it out yet. This is going to be my first time using this palette. And I'll start off with the shade, hold on, let me see them better. Okay, I'm gonna start off with this shade. And this is going to be our crease color. You want to use a big fluffy brush to apply this color, and with a smooth circular motions, just blend it into your crease. Okay, so here is a really quick but super random story. A few years ago, I had a huge pimple right here, and I remember it really well because it came out on my birthday. I was so angry with myself because I was thinking, my body gives me a pimple for a birthday present? Really? That's what I deserve? It left me a massive scar. I'm a little bit terrified right now because I can see it getting red and slowly rising up there again. I don't know what it's up to, but I can see that something is about to happen here and I'm not happy with it. Anyways, told you that it would be a really random story, but I'm gonna darken up my crease now. I'll take some of this shade right here. I'm using a little bit more flat brush for this. Still fluffy, but kind of flat. Okay, switching up to my bigger blending brush that I used to apply the previous shade, and I'm blending it out. Blending, blending, blending. Now to create that halo slash spotlight, need water. That water is so cold. To create that halo slash spotlight effect, you need to add a darker color in the outer corners of your eyes and in the inner corners. So that way the bright stuff that you add in the center of your eyelids will really pop, and it will create that really nice 3D effect, I guess. spotlight. However, I find that if I add really dark eyeshadows in the inner corners of my eyes, it looks really intense on me, and it kind of makes me look angry when I'm actually not. So I avoid doing that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add really dark color in the outer corner of my eye, but I'm gonna add a slightly lighter shade in the inner corner of my eye. It's still going to be a little bit darker than what I used in my crease, but it won't be as dark as the shade in the outer corner of my eyes. I hope that makes any sense. This way it will look a little bit softer on my eyes and it won't look that dramatic. I won't look angry or mad or nothing like that. So I'm gonna take this shade and I will place that in the inner corners of my eyes. Using a smaller pencil brush for this, so that I can really place the color just where I want. Okay, and for the outer corner, I'll take this shade. And taking the brush that I used to apply the darker color in my crease and blending it out, diffusing really gently the edges and the harsh lines. So see how the outer corners of my eyes are a little bit dark and the inner corners are dark but not that dark. Now what will take this look to the next level, to the next level, the sparkly stuff in the center of the eyelid. That will change the look so much. You can use whatever you want, you can even use glitter if you want, but I'm gonna go with some loose, sparkly eyeshadow and of course some glitter glue, if I can find it somewhere here. Oh, yep, it's right here. I'm gonna use the Makeup Forever Starlit Powder in the shade 13. I love this thing. It's so bright, you guys, but before I add it on my eyelids, I need it to stick on something so that it will last longer. I'll use this Too Faced glitter glue for that. So I'm adding that in the center of my eyelids, and then on top of it, I'm going with that Makeup Forever Starlit Powder. Whoa! Wow! Okay, this will transform this look so much, you guys. I'm telling you, after we add the shimmers, it will be a totally different look. This shining thing in the center will make this look so stunning. I promise you. You can even use glitter if you want. I think I already said that. But some glitter in the center will also make it look super beautiful. Applying metallic and shimmery and foiled eyeshadow works best with your finger, honestly. There are no better tools to apply that kind of eyeshadows. With matte eyeshadows, you obviously need brush, but with the shimmery one, use your finger. Oh my god! Whoa! That's really bright. Now all you want to do is blend that shimmery loose pigment with the eyeshadows that you already have on your eyelids. You don't want to have any harsh lines. See this part here? It looks a little bit more harsh. It doesn't look very smooth, so you want to just very gently, kind of like press and pull your blending brush, and that will smooth everything out. I mean press and drag, like press and drag, press and drag. Something like that. That's a whole new look. I told you that it will look so different once we add the shining stuff in the center. See how beautiful it is. It's so shining, it's kind of blinding. It's pretty. It's really pretty. Next up, we have the eyeliner. I'm gonna use the Huda Beauty Lifeliner. And for lashes, I decided to go with this pair by Tati Lashes. These are in the style TL9. They're a little bit more sparse. I wanted to still be able to see, you know, what's going on behind them. I didn't want to cover up the entire eye look with so thick lashes like, let's say, this one. These are still super long and like dramatic and intense, but I love that they're not very dense and you're able to see the look behind them. See, this is what I'm trying to say. These lashes are super long. You can see them almost touching my eyebrows here, but you can see through them. Like, you can see what's going on behind them. I would wear this other pair by Tidy Lashes, this one, which is a little bit more full and dense, with a look which is more simple, something more toned down, because they're pretty intense. And I like that the Tidy Lashes are really curled. They have that really beautiful lift and they're so easy to apply. Check them out. They're super lifted. See? Really, really beautiful. Going back to that Tarte palette, I am gonna take a small, hold on, let me find a brush. So I'm gonna take a mixture of this and this shade, okay, and I'm gonna smudge that under my lower lashes. Blending it out. And some mascara on the lower lashes. This palette has a really nice mirror, by the way. This look is getting darker and darker and darker, and I miss the highlights. I miss the brightness. So in my waterline, I'm gonna add some of this Milk Makeup eye pencil. This has been my contouring, blushing, and highlighting routine lately. I like contouring with the Huda Beauty Tantour in Fair. This is what I've been doing for the last few weeks, and I really like the end result. For blush, I've been using a lot these ColourPop blush sticks in the shade 25-8. It's a beautiful, beautiful blush, and how I like applying it is I like just taking some of it on the butt of my sponge, dabbing it on my hand so that I get rid of most of the product, and applying it on my face. Just really slowly building up the color. You know, it's really easy to add a little bit more than remove what you've already applied. And for my highlighter, I've been loving these ColourPop light sticks in the shade Star Bright. And again, I'm rubbing some of it on my sponge. This time I'm using the tip of my sponge and just pressing it on the highest points of my cheeks. This particular one has a few bigger pieces of shimmers, you know, here and there, but that doesn't really bother me. I love shimmers, I don't care. And now that I'm done applying my cream products, I'll go ahead and set my T-zone with some powder. Now on the lips, I don't want to paint them too much because the eye look is quite dramatic, so I want to keep the lips as natural, I guess, is possible. Not really natural, but I don't want to overdo them. Like, I want all the attention to go straight on the eyes. I don't want to have like really strong contour, lip situation, you know, just eyes. Today's focus is on the eyes. So I'll take this Ofra Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade Manila. I'm gonna take some of it on the back of my hand, and with a small pencil brush I will outline my lips and then smudge it, you know, everywhere. But I'm focusing most of the products in the outer edges of my lips, just like a lip pencil, but I don't have this particular color as a lip pencil, so that's why I'm using this lipstick. And then on top of it, I'll go with the ColourPop So Juicy Plumping Lip Gloss in She's Here. That's how the shade is called. Now this lip gloss is so thick and sticky. It would be a nightmare wearing this lip gloss in a windy weather. Your hair will stick so easily to this. However, when I first tried out this lip gloss, I was so impressed, you guys, because it's really long lasting. This one lasted for hours and I literally didn't need it to reapply. I feel like with most of the lip glosses that I've ever tried, I apply them on my lips and 20 minutes later, they're gone. My lips absorbed all the product, but that's not the case with this one. It's also a little bit plumping, so you'll feel that kind of chilling sensation that I guess supposedly makes your lips look bigger. I don't know if it really does that or it's just the idea, but it's a nice lip gloss. Definitely recommend it to you guys. It's so inexpensive and it's so good. Lastly, some setting spray. I guess you can already guess what is my favorite part of this whole look. The center of my eyelids. It's so pretty, you guys. It's so bright. It makes me happy. I think that it wouldn't be that bright and popping if I didn't apply the darker shades. Ooh, my eyebrow. If I didn't apply the darker shades in the inner and in the outer corner of my eyes. That really makes a really nice contrast, and it makes the center of my eyelids. Whew. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. Hope you like how this look came out. That Tarte palette didn't disappoint, and the packaging, so pretty. My previous video was an unboxing PR packages video, so that's where I unboxed this little gem. I don't know why I'm spinning it, it will get dizzy, but yeah, if you haven't seen it, definitely go and check it out. What else? Oh, go and follow me on my Instagram. I post some Instagram exclusive makeup tutorials on there, and also on my Facebook, Twitter. All of the links will be down in the description box. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, go ahead and do it now. Hit that red subscribe button, and also don't forget to press the bell button, which is right next to it, because that way you'll get a notification every time I post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in my next one. Bye!